Hey everybody, happy Saturday. I was planning on doing this video at another time. I'm sure y'all know that I like to do my videos when Harper Lee is sleeping, but for some reason today my child's not wanting to nap, or she's only napped like 40 minutes today. So all the parents out there know that that's not a very long time for a nap, not when you're trying to get things done. So I'm doing this a lot different than I normally do. She is just right here in her pack and play. I put on her favorite movie, I gave her some yogurt bites. I'm hoping she'll let me do this video real quick without pitching a fit. But if you guys hear her or hear Monsters University in the background, that's why. For those who are just hopping on, I was saying that I try to do videos while Harper Lee naps. Today she's not napping. Yay. Well, she's only napped 40 minutes. Yay. But maybe later she'll doze back off. But I don't even really know what kind of look I want to do today, because we're just going to be going to a cookout over at some family's house. So I know I'll be outside. I know I want something simple, but have you ever been in one of those moods where you want to look like you put effort in, but you don't want to put effort in? That's kind of how I am today. I want to look presentable, like I have my life together, but I don't want to have anything that's going to take me a really long time or anything like that. And I know today is super hot outside, and also today's the longest day of the year, if you didn't know that. So that means it's going to be daytime, or it's going to be light outside till like 8:30 tonight. But I'll get started because I'm going to try and keep this at a reasonable length, because Harper Lee is in her pack and play and she'll only be okay in there maybe 20-25 minutes. So I'm going to try to squeeze this in that time. So I've already put on my lip conditioner. This is similar to a chapstick. It's I guess, but for me it doesn't feel as thick or sticky as a chapstick, but this is really good if you're going to be wearing matte lipsticks. You know, if you have issues with your matte lipsticks, if your lips are dry and when you wear a matte it looks kind of cracked, this has been really helpful for that for me. So I've already put that on. I've already put my primer on, and you guys know how much I love primer and how much I stress that everybody use one. But again, I'm just going to talk briefly why you need to. Alabama summers are rough, okay? It's hot, it's humid, we sweat. We want our makeup to last though when we do it, whether we're going to cookouts and there's barbecues and birthday parties and all that kind of stuff going on right now. Your primer is going to help your makeup last longer throughout while you're out and about doing all those things. So if you're not using one, I stress that you try one out. If you want to try this one, just let me know. I have some samples. This is comparable. It reminds me of Smashbox Photo Finish. Anybody who's used that, it works just as well in my opinion. But that one, the pharmacy one, is only $12.90, so much more affordable price tag than the Smashbox. So I'll go and get started. Like I said, I'm gonna keep looking over there too and make sure she's good, but she's just playing. If you hear random noises, it's gonna be something of hers going off in her back and play. All right, so I'm gonna put on the CC cream, and I've moved up to the light to medium stage because I've been doing some self-tanner. So I've got kind of what I consider a tan. It's not very dark or anything. And so I want my face to kind of match, you know, my body. And y'all know the CC cream is good for toning down any redness that you have. Also just kind of making you have a more evened out skin tone. But not only is this good for redness, it's also going to be good for brown spots or age spots too. This would be good coverage for that. So I'm just doing kind of what I consider as like a rough application of that. I'm not doing the sponge. I'm just kind of doing it with my fingers. Because again, I'm trying to cut down on some time. Okay. And so then again, since I'm going to be outside today, I'm going to be using the Stay Matte foundation. I've talked a little bit about this one before, how you really get your bang for your buck for this. This little guy is only $12.90, and you do not need a lot of this. Like, a little bit goes a long way. But this is great for oily skin, especially because it really gives you a matte finish. But if you're going to be outside for a while, this is the foundation you might want to try, because it really holds up well in humidity. I mean, I wore it last weekend. I was outside for a while at a bridal shower for my brother and sister-in-law, and this held up great. Like, I didn't even have to apply powder. I wasn't shiny, so I was really pleased with that. And I am going to use my sponge to apply this, because I want to make sure it blends really well. I also moved up a shade in this also. So I want to be really careful and make sure I don't get, well, just make sure I blended it well. Don't want to have any makeup lines. I hope my lighting is okay. I normally don't do videos in our kitchen, but this was the only place I could get set up where I could also have eyes on her. So hopefully it's not too weird lighting. You guys can see me okay. And again, I damp my sponge when I use it, and that, oh, thanks Mom, or Dad, I don't know which one y'all's on, or it might be both of y'all. So I damped my sponge, and remember, when you damp it, that causes it to absorb less of your makeup, so more of your makeup goes on your face, which is what you want. If you don't wet your sponge, it absorbs more of your makeup, which means you have to keep putting more onto it to make it last for your whole face, thus causing you to go through your makeup, or basically your foundation, quicker. So damping it helps your makeup last longer, and also it's really good. It helps kind of give a dewy look, which also is nice for the summer. And so you just want to dab with your sponge. You don't want to necessarily like rub, because that might leave some creases and not be as quite as a smooth application for you. Okay. Hey, I see you. She just looked over there at her, and she's just like watching me locked in. All right. So I am, like, I'm going for simple, but yeah, I still want to have kind of a brightened look. So I am going to use my concealer today. And it's probably also good because Harper Lee doesn't know what it means to sleep in. So she was up at 6 a.m. So the concealer will be good, not only for brightening my, you know, the areas that I want, like a highlighter effect, but also hiding some of these dark circles from just being mom life, I guess. Not getting to sleep in anymore. But I know those days are long gone. I'm slowly accepting that. And, you know, concealer is also good for covering breakouts. And thanks to stress, I have a really nice breakout right here. So I'm going to put this over that guy. Does anyone else break out when they're stressed, or is it just me? I feel like that should stop when you are an adult, but not mine. My body reacts so quickly, especially to stress and everything. I just break out, and it's just right here along my chin. Okay, so I'm going to use the pointy end. I need to clean this thing again. But I'm using the pointy end of the Magic Sponge. And again, I'm just going to dab and blend in that concealer. And I like to do the eyes last, so that way any excess I have, I can just kind of bring it up on top of my eyelid there. And it's helpful if you need to look up to do this, because it can, you know, make your eyes water to be dabbing around that area. It's a very sensitive area. I see you. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's gotten into her. She's just like watching me. I feel like she's plotting something against me. Hey, I see you. Okay. And I am going to brush some powder. And you know we want to use powder because that helps set any liquid that you use. So always just kind of brush over your liquid foundation and your liquid concealer with some powder just to kind of set all that in. And you can see since I went up a shade in the foundation, using that lighter color concealer really is brightening up the under eye area, which is what I want. But until you get everything done, that could look a little much, but I promise everything blends out well. You just have to give it a second. I feel like she's doing this to like mess with me, and at any minute she's just gonna have like a meltdown and like demand that I get her out of the pack and play. But we'll see. So another favorite of mine is the finishing powder. Remember, this looks white, but it again is good for setting makeup. Also good for any areas where you get a little more shiny, because this helps with another like a matte finish. I like to kind of just put it on the same areas that I put my highlighter on, because again, it just really helps brighten things up. I told y'all would probably hear some kind of toy singing at some point, so I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay, so I am going to do my eyebrows today. I don't plan on doing anything. I know I'm not going to wear eyeliner today, but I always like to do my brows, because for me, now I've been doing them for so long, if I don't do them, I just feel like my face looks odd. Makeup doesn't look complete. So I'm gonna do those real quick. And I'm using the Mono Brow Powder in Blonde, I think is the shade, or light, but I think it's Blonde, that's what they call it. And I apply mine with an angled brush. And that just helps you kind of keep with getting the arch in the eyebrow. It's easier to follow with the angled brush. And normally I've been lately doing an eyebrow pencil as well, but again today I'm just kind of going for, I want it to look like I put some effort into my makeup and my face, but not over the top. So I'm just gonna do the powder. And I'm also not gonna stress if they're not exactly perfect today. I think she's doing that on purpose at this point. I think she knows that I'm doing something, so she's gonna make a lot of noise over there. All right, so I am gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow, but all I'm gonna use is one of the eyeshadow trio palettes, and I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this lighter color here, because I just kind of want a more shimmer, not really a certain color. Oh, love it. Yeah, I know you do, Mom. That's probably why she's loud, because she somehow knows her Mimi's watching. Really what she wants is her dad to come home from work. That's all she said all day, just look around and just say, Dada. And I told her, like, he's not home yet. She's a big daddy's girl. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can tell in the camera or not, but this just is more of like a sparkle. It's a little bit of a color, but not a lot. So I'm just wanting something, I guess, that looks more natural. Maybe that's the look I'm going for today. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Zen mascara. Y'all know this is my favorite. This one is really good for length. And I like this one. I guess the biggest selling point for me on this one is that it doesn't bother my contacts. And I have a lot of issues with that. So I like this one because it adds really nice length. And it's not clumpy. Hi, Miss Michelle. Your lipstick should be in Monday, Miss Michelle. Okay. But yeah, this doesn't clump up really badly. Well, it doesn't clump up at all. And that's another reason why I like it. Which one, Mom? The eyeshadow palette? Yeah. It's one of my favorites. It's the Vintage Season. And it has 3 really pretty colors in it. Okay, so I also lately have been combining my Zen with the 3D Effect mascara, just on the top lashes though. So the 3D is a volumizing mascara. So I put the Zen on to give them some length, and then I just go on the top with the 3D to add some more volume. And I know it's just like, probably looks like a very small difference, but I really like the combination of these two. And I promised you guys that I would try another one out besides the Zen, because I talk about that one all the time. And I finally have. You're being such a good girl. Thank you. All right. Now I'm going to do... Where's my bronzer? I try to lay everything out before I get started, but I always forget something. Okay, so I use the Face Perfecting Powder in a darker color than what I need, and I like to use that as my bronzer. This actually might not be quite as dark anymore because I just put some self-tanner on last night, so I know, I'm almost done. So it's probably actually just gonna blend really well and not do as much of a bronze look that I normally use it for. I'm also coming up a little bit higher with it today than I normally do. I'm not really doing as much of a contour like I have before in some of the videos because I'm not going to wear any blush today. I'm wanting more of just like a summery, bronzy, glowy type feel. So I'm bringing this powder up a little bit more to where I would put my blush as well. I do plan at some point to get a bronzer from Pharmacy. I'm trying to slow down a little bit on my own personal spending because I have been getting a lot lately. I know I have 2 orders coming in this week. One, all of it was mine. Don't know how that happened. And then the other one was a bulk order I did with a couple things for me, a giveaway order, and then 3 other people's stuff. And I plan to do a video when I unbox that order because there's a lot of good stuff in there that I really want to show you guys. Some people ordered some of the skincare items, and I've been waiting for some more people to order some of those so I could talk more about it. Okay, can't forget my nose. I always have to use mine to slim my nose up a little bit because I don't like my nose, but all right. I don't know if you guys can tell, but on my end, it looks like, oh, hey, Shelby. How are y'all doing down there in Florida? On my end, it looks like it's pretty bronzy. Hopefully it don't look like orange. 'Cause I'm just wanting more of like a glowy type effect. Okay. And then I'm gonna do one of my favorite things from Farmacy. I don't know if I've showed you guys in a video, is the highlighter, terracotta highlighter powder. It's so pretty. I hope you guys can see that. And you can see where I've been messing around in it, but it's so pretty and it's really nice and shimmery. And I am gonna put a little bit of this on my eyelids on top of my eyeshadow today, just to kind of help with that shimmery look that I was wanting. And I love this stuff, y'all. It's so pretty. Okay, and then I'm also gonna put it right here where I've showed y'all before, where I like to put the highlighter, just kind of in a C type shape here. You want to put a little bit above your brow bone, then come on top of your cheekbone. I think she's getting restless, so it's a good thing that I'm almost done. So right here, same thing on this side, just kind of that C type shape. And then I do come down my nose, and then on my forehead, kind of basically the same areas where I put that liquid concealer. I'm just gonna bring that down, and that's really nice and shimmery, and I'm gonna smooth it out. I'm not just gonna go out glowing like that. Do a little bit on my chin. I'm gonna do my Cupid's bow here. Putting it in the corner of your eye is a really good way to help your eyes look wider, just more awake. And we all could use some of that, right? We can all use some illusion to make it look like we're getting the recommended 8 hours of sleep. Okay, a little bit up. Some runaway mascara there I'll have to fix. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take my fluffy brush here and just kind of go over this, because I do want to tone it down just a hair. Basically just buffing everything out. Okay. And then I am going to wear a little bit of a lipstick today, but it's going to be a nude, so it's not going to be a very bright color. And I'm going to use a lip liner. I'm almost done, I promise. I'm using 201 in the lip liner. Okay. That's my warning sound, guys. So why lip liners are important? They help keep your... I better finish this before I keep talking, y'all. Hang on. I see you. Okay, but they help keep your lipstick from smudging onto your face. Oh, thank you, Miss Teresa. I miss you. I haven't seen you guys. All my SpectraCare family. So it keeps your lipstick from smudging onto your face. Also helps it last longer. But I like to obviously outline your lips, and I bring mine down just a little bit. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's kind of not just the line of my lips. I brought it up some. because that will help everything blend together, because I am using the liquid matte in All Natural. So this is a nude. It kind of has like a pinkish tint to it. But I'm really glad that I got this one. I wear it quite often. I don't know if you can tell. Again, I'll have to finish this before I keep talking or I'll mess up. I'm almost done. Okay, so it was a little bit lighter than the lip liner, but I like that because it really helps it blend. I think it blends really well. And almost like not a true, I'm sorry, I do this weird thing where I go like this. Someone taught me that a long time ago. They said if after you do your lipstick, if you do like that, it'll keep it from getting on your teeth. Any that was on maybe like the inside of your lip, if you just pop your finger through your lips real quick, it'll keep it from getting on your teeth. So I have always done that. It's almost just like a habit now. I just do it and I don't think about it. But it did have some that came off, so I guess it really does work. But it almost does an ombre lip type look. Now, obviously, if you guys know what that is, I didn't do a true ombre lip. But because the lip liner was a little bit darker of a color than the lipstick, it does almost kind of give that effect. But this is just a really simple look, and I think this is the shortest video I have ever done, and I'm so proud of myself. Maybe I should start having Harper Lee in the background rushing me from now on so I don't talk as much and take forever. But real quick before I end the video, can't end without the Time Locker setting spray. So just like the primer, this is a staple for your makeup bag right now, especially during the summer. So a setting spray basically does what it says. It sets your makeup in place. It locks it in place. I'm so impressed with this one. I've used Too Faced's brand, the All Nighter, for years. But I would go periods of time where I wouldn't use it because it was kind of pricey for a bottle. So I would, splurge and have it for a while, and then I'd run out, and then I didn't feel like spending the money, so I stopped using it. But luckily this one is $10.90, I think. And it works just as well. I absolutely love it. So all you need is just a couple spritz. It dries really quickly, and then you're locked in. I know that also helped last weekend. I was telling you I was outside. My makeup didn't get shiny. I didn't have to put powder on because my makeup was looking oily. So it works, and I love it. So if you don't have a setting spray in your makeup bag, you need to get one and try it out. So this turned out, I think it turned out like I was going for. It was really low effort, but really summery type looks, real glowy, bronzy, kind of dewy, which is perfect for what I was wanting. I think it's perfect for a cookout outside. So hopefully it holds up well. Well, I know it will. So some exciting things this week in my group on Facebook. I am doing another party this week. If you want to invite to the party, just let me know. I'd love for you to come and join. Just being in the party does not mean that I expect you to buy anything. It's more of just informative, just sharing about some of the different products. You're not obligated to comment, to like, or anything. I do giveaways during the parties. So if you just want to come just so you can enter those giveaways, I get it. It's not going to hurt my feelings. So if you're just interested in getting in on the giveaways that I'm going to have going on next week, let me know and I will get you added. I still have the glam bags for the month of June. I have a few still available. I think I have like 5 still available. So if you want one of those, let me know. Those have full-size products, travel size, samples, and then I throw in some different little goodies to just make it fun, and you get to keep the tote bag. It's a nice little tote bag. So if you want those or want one of those or want more information, let me know. And remember, every product that you guys saw tonight, or today, you could get it 50% off if you were interested in joining as a beauty influencer. You are not obligated to do live videos like this or post about it. If you just want to use that discount just because you want 50% off awesome products, that's fine. No pressure from me. I understand. I love saving. I just chose to talk about, share, and promote because I love the products and I want everyone to know about them. I'm excited about them. They make me feel beautiful, and if I can make someone else feel beautiful in the whole midst of this, then, you know, that $20 that I pay to join is even more worth it. And I've already made that back and then some. So I didn't lose anything, and you won't either. So if you're interested in finding out more about that too, let me know. But she is giving me she's mean mugging me. I wish if my phone wasn't hooked up to my ring light, I would turn around and show you guys. So I'm going to wrap up so I can go get her out of her pack and play. She's done so well. So I hope y'all enjoyed this quick little video. And stay tuned this week for some exciting things, all right? So y'all have a great Saturday, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye.